measurements, they were taking 40 seconds apiece, and now this will take 80 seconds because I'm measuring 40 seconds at the 2/10 and 40 seconds at the 8/10. All my parameters look good, my velocities look good. One to accept. Now it tells me to go to the 8/10 step. Read that on my rod. Okay, I'm ready. I'm in location. Everything looks good. Press measure. Okay, so my 8/10 measurement is done. I had a slight angle here of slightly larger angle of 11 degrees. That's probably because there's a lot of debris down, not debris, but there's a lot of cobbles and rocks on the bottom of the stream, and so that has a tendency to change the angles of flow. The good thing, the FlowTracker, as you know, can compensate for that and take only the X direction, but it's letting me know that yeah, there's a little bit of angled flow down there. The SNR values were a little bit higher. That's probably a function of being a little bit closer to the stream bed. The velocities were 0.007 meters per second with a variation of 0.001 or thousandths. So again, everything looks acceptable.
A comment about Smart QC. The FlowTracker records quality control parameters with every measurement. The quality control parameters include SNR, standard error velocity, the boundary QC, spikes, the flow angle, and the percent discharge. Each QC parameter has a preset threshold from the factory that can be adjusted or disabled according to your preference. At times during your measurement, you might get a warning message that the threshold has been exceeded. If you do, you'll be given the option to either accept it or repeat the measurement. Just prior to the end of the discharge measurement, a complete summary will be given to you, and again you'll have the opportunity to go back to that location and repeat the measurement. Finally, a complete summary of all QC warning thresholds are given in each FlowTracker report when you generate it.
We've just finished our last measurement, our last measurement, and it's time to end the measurement. We're going to do that by pressing in section. But before we press in section, we want to take a quick review of the data by pressing previous station. At this point, I can actually add or delete stations. If I want to add a station, I can just simply input the location that I want to add and then take the weighting rod back to that location. Say it's 3.3, measure the depth and complete a measurement just as I would. Once I've done the review, again by pressing previous station and then next station, I press in section. It's going to ask me, are you sure? Basically, I'm going to have to press it twice. So I'm going to press in section again, and now it gives me, it asks me to give the edge distance and the depth. So I'm going to input the depth. The edge section is at 6.3, so I put the location of 6.3, and I'm going to measure the actual depth. Again, we have some depth here. .21. And now I'm going to press calculate discharge. Okay, once I hit calculate discharge, it's going to ask me, it's actually going to ask me twice if I want to calculate discharge. The reason it does that is that I have one last time to make a careful review of the depths and of the locations. At this point, because I've already pressed in section, I can't add or delete stations, but I can actually edit them. Once I hit calculate discharge, I can no longer edit them, so I want to make a careful review. So I've done the review by pressing previous station and next station. Things look good, and so I calculate discharge. And at this point, it's going to bring up some quality parameters, and basically the results of my measurement, my measurement is complete, and my results are displayed on the screen.
After the data has been collected, we connect the FlowTracker to our PC with the serial cable provided. Then we use the FlowTracker software to download the data to our computer. It's the field portion of the FlowTracker demonstration video. For additional information about the FlowTracker or any other Sontec products, you can visit our webpage or contact customer support. Myself and all of Sontec YSI hope that this information has been helpful to get you started using the FlowTracker. We look forward to working with you in the future.